Let's be honest for a moment and let's be fair. Emerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF will tell you this is the Second Republic, a new beginning, and to a certain extent, they're not wrong. We have seen roads being fixed. We have seen the expansion of the Robert Mugabe International Airport. We have seen new power coming in, from Wanges Unit 7 and 8. Those are real things. You can see them, you can touch them, you can actually feel them. So yes, there's been a lot of movement. But now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Is that enough? Because while we celebrate roads, the world is building industries. While we celebrate power stations, the world is building technology. Let me simplify it. Let me make it easy. Right now, the global economy is focused on 1. Green energy, 2. Artificial intelligence, 3. Robotics, 4. Advanced manufacturing. That's where the real money is. But what are we doing? We are digging lithium, shipping it out, and then buying back finished products like electric cars at 10 times the price. Think about that. We sell the raw material, they sell us the finished product. So who is really benefiting? Who is really winning? Government will tell you we are targeting a 12 billion from mining. It's big, it's massive, right? But here's what they won't say. The countries processing that lithium, making batteries, building electric cars, they will make many more times, 5 times more from that same resource. So the question is not, are we making money? The question is, are we making the right money? And here's where we need to be honest. Again, this is not just about China. It's not just about the USA coming in or whatever. It's about us, the future. Because the truth is uncomfortable. We are negotiating from a position of need. And when you are desperate, you don't control the deal. You accept it. That's why we end up with agreements where we give resources and receive infrastructure. A power station for lithium. A road for minerals. It feels like progress. We celebrate. Yay! But it's not transformation. We are talking about the transformation agenda. So what's the real problem? Mindset. Our leadership was built in the era of liberation. And we respect that. We respect that history. But liberation thinking solves one problem. Freedom! It does not automatically solve industrialization, global trade, technology, complex economics. That requires a different skill set, a different mindset. This is why the next phase for Zimbabwe is just not political. It is technocratic. We need leaders who understand how global markets work, how to structure deals, how to build industries, not just extract resources. Because a young, informed negotiator will sit at the table and say, no, we are not exporting raw lithium anymore. You want our lithium? Build the processing plant here. Train our engineers. Share the value. Share the knowledge. That is how nations grow, and that's how we can compete in this time. Let me be clear. This is not about disrespecting the past. Not at all. It is about preparing for the future. Because the world has moved on and we are still celebrating basics. Roads, electricity, airports. Important. Yes, they are. But they are a starting line, not the finish line. So here's the real question we must ask ourselves. Are we building a country that participates in the future or one that supplies it? Because if we don't change how we think, it won't matter whether it's China, whether it's the USA or anybody else coming in. We will always be at the bottom of the value chain. Zimbabwe does not lack resources. Zimbabwe does not lack intelligence. What we need now is a shift in thinking from survival to strategy, from extraction to value addition and creation, from the past to the future. And that future must be led by those who understand it. That's the young generation. That is you.